So hello everyone, welcome to my first impression narration of Mahou Shoujo site episode 1. So I know it's out for like 2 days, I think, right? 1 or 2 days. I lost stuff to do, I watched it on Sunday, but I've heard so much about this anime. I was kind of like, I don't know, okay, maybe it's a bad anime, but I heard it's the edgiest shit ever. But everyone is like, this is a horrible anime, horrible in a good way, it seems. I heard some comments, people like comparing it to Osama Game, and you know how much I hate Osama Game. I did the whole live to Osama Game last year, right? And I was like, this is the worst anime ever, this is the worst written anime, the most stupidest character ever. Someone told me that today, and it's like, oh, this is like Osama Game, but for like magical girls. And I was like, I don't want to watch that, do I? I don't know. But, okay, we're gonna get the first impression here. But it sounds to me like it's really bad, really weird, you know, really screwed up, yeah, and really like that it might be good, right? Because it's so bad that it's good. Like Osama Game wasn't. Osama Game was kind of like, it was usually so bad that it wasn't even good, it's just bad. But sometimes it was really good because it was like absurdly bad. But best is fascinating. But yeah, that's watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go. Okay. I mean, I know the premise, right? I mean, I did look at the first trailer so on when I did my other video, so I know about the premise. It's a kind of like game thing, getting stuck in this, I don't know, magical murder machine world. Who knows? Yeah, like. But it's supposed to be really edgy. I don't know, some sexual edge, something like that. Yeah, crime. I don't know. I'm more looking forward to watching, for example, you know, the horse girl anime, Uma, later today. It's a cute, nice anime, you know, cute girls doing cute stuff right there. This is gonna be some kind of, you know, mind-breaking, weird stuff. Oh, hearts. Okay, here we go. Someone is like, yeah, they have guns right there. Yeah, with a gun and some. Okay, it's like alien wings for the gun. I get it. It's like one of those weird FPS games. Okay, so they kind of fly, it's hearts. Okay, this is like, yeah, magical girls, but it's really, you know, fucked up there, yeah. Blood from her eyes. This feels like it's gonna be some weird anime. Schoolgirls murdering each other, probably. Okay, I guess she's gonna get hit by the train or something? It's the opening. And it looks like it's supposed to be like a magical girl anime with cutesy stuff. But it's really dark, right? Some evil smile. Okay, yeah, we get it. It's so. Okay, was it almost pushed into the train in the opening? Tacos or something? Something more. But I like for the guns are heart shaped, right? Yeah, the barrel is heart shaped. That's nice. That's like a good detail here. It's like a really dark magical girl anime. Oh, what is this now? Some kind of Asubol little girl here, yeah. Then it's like, okay, you shoot yourself, okay. In the opening, okay, I expect this to be fucked up. Yeah, I expect this to be something weird happening here. That's the opening, she's like, I'm gonna shoot myself now. Okay, I get it. This is gonna be weird. Yeah. Okay, so here's how it starts, I guess. She's maybe gonna be pushed into the train or something. She's probably bullied something. Okay, what's gonna happen? Okay, what's gonna happen? I was like, is she gonna jump or something? That's how she like dies and becomes a magical girl. It's like guns or something like that. Yeah, you die and you turn into this ball that makes you kill aliens. Yeah, okay, she's gonna commit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they've seen the opening, right? So Okay, the anime starts a little dark with a girl trying to, yeah, it starts very, very dark. Okay, she's like, I want to do it every day, yeah. That's what I'm saying, with no comedy. And people are like, yeah, loser! Yeah, like, you couldn't even do it today either! Every time, same day with you, girl, you can never do it! This girl's probably bullying her, right? Yeah, don't even bully her, right? It's a kind of weird, really horrible... The audience running away, that's good, they're running away there, yeah. It's all horrible anime, right? Yeah, they're gonna beat her up or something. Ah, classic. Okay, a little overkill! What the hell? Usually you have like a little in of them to put them on, right? That's like, we're gonna drop here. That felt a little stupid though. I mean, couldn't you make her more painful by having just a few of them, right? You put the shoes on, yeah, instead of having like this feel of it, because then you probably won't. And the teacher isn't like... Okay, so even the teacher hates her or something? Like, what is this world? Where clearly they ruined her, yeah, it's like glue and stuff with her and her. And also why he's sitting down there. I would be like, you know, frick you, yeah. I think most people would be like, screw you, sensei. There's no one she wants to, yeah, end it. Reserve for trash, yeah. And now she gets beaten up after... Yeah, okay, this is just really dark. And they're like, that's too easy. You need to make it worse, right? This sounds very hentai-rapey now. Yeah, it's like, let's get it. It's my boyfriend over here. He can have some fun with her. Yeah, this sounds... Yeah, of course, gonna... This is a one absurd anime. Yeah, this is one rough anime. Okay, so now they're... This is some absurdity of anime. Especially with that teacher was like, sit down, yeah, when he was like... And I guess Cats also hates her. It's like, it's nothing like this girl! Okay, this is some really, yeah, sadistic anime. I have to say though, for example, animes like Kodakatashi, or mangas, I mean. You know, it's a manga, right? More than a movie. I think those are more horrible, because that one made me cry. I haven't actually watched anime, it was manga, and that made me cry like every chapter. But that manga, it feels more real, right? That manga is so real. It's so like real bullying, and it's so horrible. This kind of bullying here, in my opinion, it's just so overkill. It's just like, you know, this is like the seinen hentai stuff where they're like, yeah, let's murder her and cut up her arms. Yeah, like, this is so overkill that it almost gets comedic, in my opinion. So I don't know. It still feels horrible, but it's so overkill. This cat's probably gonna die now, right? That's what I'm saying. This cat's probably gonna die now. They're probably gonna murder her cat now, right? Yeah. Like, she has one little friend in the world, this is cat there. So this girl's probably gonna butcher this cat alive and probably feed it to her. But that's just in Bioblack pretty much. Yeah, Bioblack don't kill her dog, right? Something like that, yeah. Something like that. So it feels a lot like that, right? It feels like a lot like this 90 early 2000 hentai, you know, hentai slash like storyline, you know, when they had like rough storylines with the sex, right? Yeah. They're probably gonna feed the cat to her. Yeah, see, she's there, yeah, they're gonna feed the cat to her. Come on. Yeah, look what I found, yeah. She's stupid enough to go and show her little kitten there. And of course tell her parents not to, because who would never do that, right? But I don't know, I mean, how was it I mean? I think this is horrible, but it's just so horrible that it gets a little. And it's not about being decentralized or whatever, being, you know, turned off for it. It's just more like this is so overkill that she probably would, you know, either she would, you know, call the cops, you know, day one, right, or of course teacher would call the cops, right, or some other, you know, class member would talk. But this is too absurd, like the blood thing, the knives, and so on in her shoes. Like, from that point, the other girl would extremely likely go to the police, right? I mean, it's just so much, right? I don't know, but I do feel it's just overkill. It's extreme overkill, and then it makes this will become sad. That sad. It seems rough, but oh, of course, her brother is also beating her up. Of course, yeah, of course, he probably rapes her too. Yeah, of course. Why would the brother also not do it? Yeah, it's like no one loves this girl. Why does he beat her up, bro? Does the parent beat her up? Oh. Why does everyone hate her so much? Why does the brother hate her so much? This anime is really fucked up. Okay, so he's like, I'm gonna beat my sister up every day because... And why hasn't the parent heard it? They're like, whatever, she's a useless girl, let him have fun with it. What is this anime? It's just absurdly how much everyone hates her so much. Why does everyone try to kill her every time she just go out? Like it's... Yeah, it's more physical than sexual at least. But obviously they're gonna, you know, feed the cat to her. That's gonna be the breaking point, right? When they kill her little kitten. Well, it's no wonder the first scene is like her trying to, you know, jump into the train. That is no wonder, because her life is freaking bad. But this is just, yeah, I mean, this is probably one of the worst I've ever seen in my life. This is just so overkill. I'm trying to sort of burst out laughing. This is just absurd. Okay, she gets up there. They're all trying to kill the cat right now. She goes home. Her brother beats her for hours. It's like, what? Is it Frieza's voice? What's the name again? Yeah. Oh, it's Frieza! It's definitely Frieza, right? It's name like Ryūsei, something like that. Yeah, there was there. It's definitely him, you know, it's a clown, it's Frieza, right? And the first bad guy in One Punch Man, yeah, so it's definitely Frieza. Come on, it's definitely Frieza's voice. Yeah, oh, poor little thing, yeah. Or the guy doing it sounds like Frieza, right? Yeah, like, poor little thing, yes. That is very much... Oh, yeah, no, they killed the cat. So you know her cat is killed, right? Yeah, no, they murdered her kitten because that was her only friend in life. Hopefully he's gonna murder these two people, yeah. I hope he's gonna murder them. Yeah, of course they killed her cat. That was so obvious it's gonna happen. As soon as they saw her having a friend, right? You know they're gonna kill the cat. But they didn't feed it to her though, yeah. After it's gonna... Oh, the head's gonna be in the... Yeah, the head is gonna be in this box, right? Oh, come on. I mean, I can make it worse than this. I thought it was gonna be worse than this. Come on, anime. You disappointed me now. I thought it's gonna be, you know, like the head, like the cat's head was gonna be in the shoebox, right? Why wasn't that head there? That would be what I expect to happen here. Disappoint me, anime. You could make it worse. You could feed it to her. Maybe you could rape with the cat. I don't know. But if they could make it worse, right? They have to have the head with the cat somewhere. Or like have it meat with the cat something. Come on. Where's the cat? Like, where are they feeding the cat? Like, come on. Okay, oh she was funny cat yesterday. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna have the cat now. Okay, finally. Or okay, she's gonna have a draper. Okay, oh yeah. They have some random bad guy. Show a random bad guy with that. Yeah, there's some weird delinquent senpai that can have her way with her. Yeah, of course. Yeah, looks like the typical bad guy. I'm surprised the brother didn't relieve his inside of her. Yeah, so she's probably gonna shoot him, right? Yeah, see, it feels like a very typical hentai thing where girls get punished into some kind of sex slave, yeah. Okay, so finally they're gonna fight back. Finally, after like years of abuse or something. And of course, no one ever hears this. No one. I mean, this is so overkill. Yeah, it's like it's at school ground, right? And it's like they're running away from them. This clearly this girl, right? She's probably in the whole my whole thing, but yeah, she watches this happening. She's like, I'm gonna stop them now. Don't you know? She got the gun. Yeah. Yeah, like this thing, they're going out screaming after her, trying to rape her now in the middle of the street or kind of the parking lot, but come on. No, Senpai, come on! I want to see it! Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow, yeah. Like, of course they won't call the cops, right? No. They won't call no, sensei, no. This is like... Yeah, we can do it right here in the parking lot, and no one accidentally can't come here. Yeah. Next to the car, so there's no evidence for that thing. I just got shoot it probably. Yeah, I mean, absurdly enough, as with American stuff, you can do... Oh, here we go. No, I finally see the cat here. Finally see the cat. Yeah, she killed the cat, right? Yeah, there's like a bunch of absurd sociopaths. It's like the whole world is sociopaths. But I mean did she figure out to kill the cat already? Obviously, she killed her cat. I mean, come on. But one thing here is very classic is that they never have sex, right? It's always like you can punch someone X number of times, you can cut their arms off, so on, but you never do the rape, right? It's very typical American as well here. Hyper violence, you know, absurd violence is fine, but never sex, right? Never rape. Let's probably finally kill him here then. Oh, it's definitely Frieza. It's definitely Frieza. Okay, and you kind of vaporize them with the hearts or something? Ah, it's a heart this eye now. Okay. But it almost felt a little boring now. It's just... they probably got hit by the train, right? Because she... as the cat, right? Yeah, so those two probably got killed by the cat now. As with the cat. Yeah, as with the cat, right? So... And of course these bullies are completely cowards. Yeah, I always think this is ridiculous. Because it's one thing being a bully, and it's one thing being, you know, this like absurd sociopath like they are. If you're like them, we have like, you know, absurd sociopathic tendencies. Like there's like they rape this girl, sell her off and so on right there. They probably wouldn't care if friends die. Yeah, they would not care if friends die, right? They would be like, oh, my friend died, whatever, okay, and then a new lackey now. Yeah, like... Those people would have zero interest in, you know, whatever, yeah. I think that always is a problem with these kind of things. With those kind of bad guys. Doesn't make any sense. They should be like, oh, my friend died, whatever, yeah. That is how they should react. If they are this insane, right? If they're this horrible people. Yeah, just teleported them. You did a portal kill. Yeah, just teleported them to that. Don't worry, you did it yourself. You just threw them into the train, yeah. Like the brother comes to her room with a rope there too, yeah. It's just... Why does everyone hate her so much? But at the same time, right, those people should not be that word when Senpai tells. They should be like, oh, he's died. I need to get a new boyfriend. Yeah, that should be their effect, right? Because they are so sociopathic. They are too caring about their friends. Honestly. Now he's like, damn it, I didn't get to, you know, do it last night. This is really weird, her parents, with her constant screaming every night. I'm guessing the father is hinting to her to, like, you know, go and go with his sister, yeah. Absurd. What is these absurd characters? Yeah, no, we can't do this grading here. I think you could do more with the cat though, yeah. That was too nice. I was expecting the head to be in the books. Yeah, that would have made so much more sense. That's what I would have done. You know, but I mean, like, if you're gonna be this absurd sociopath, do it to the maximum degree. You can't just do it like, you know, halfway there. Yeah, you have to do it like, you know. Yeah, they were punks anyway. We give it a time. See, this is bad. This is shit. Yeah, this is bad writing. This is bad writing. This is bad writing. These two are complete sociopaths, right? They can like go rape her. They're horrible. They would not be crying afterwards. It's so, yeah, they wouldn't. The psychopaths would do it. They're sociopaths, yeah. Psychopaths won't say what they do it. They wouldn't do it that stupidly, yeah. A psychopath could feel for their friends, but they are not psychopaths because they are just doing it too absurdly. Maybe psychopaths, but I think they're arguably much more sociopaths. By far, much sociopaths. And they would not be that sad that their friends died. It just doesn't make any sense. That is bad writing. That is bad psychology. It really is. Yeah. Well, angry though she would be, of course. Angry, that's probably more of her. But this is kind of like, yeah, this is ridiculous. This is more reasonable still though, but wouldn't probably everyone have a gun against them because they seem to be really bad people, like they're some kind of, yeah, scab. Wouldn't she have like a knife or something? Like this crap? See? A psychopath wouldn't act like this. A psychopath wouldn't be this angry, but they can control it. They have like no emotion at this. So they're clear sociopaths. And it wouldn't be that sad either. Probably not though. I think those two, yeah, it's ridiculous. Where's her gun? Is that the ending of the episode? She probably shoots her or something. Or the other girl might. Yeah, the other girl is commonly, right? Would never have to be before because for some reason she didn't help her before because she's bad or something. Seems to always be bleeding when you use your powers. Yeah. Okay, so she has like teleport, she has time stop. Yeah, they have one magic each, right? Yeah, she has teleportation. Yeah. I don't know why she's afraid of killing them. Like, who would afraid of killing them? Everyone should be like, yeah, I'm gonna kill them because I hate them, yeah. She's really pathetic as character, yeah. Like, I mean, there's no way you wouldn't kill them to have this potential, right? There's just no way. Yeah. But no, she's killed two of the bullies. There don't many enemies left, though. Oh, now they're gonna fight other magicals, I guess. Yeah, this was fucked up. There was a weird anime, that's seen clearly. What is that? What is happening? Why is it flying like, yeah, why is it clearly, you know, like inside of the, what? What is this? Yeah, that's the egg. What is this, of course? Like, when the egg is coming here? What's its ending? Why is the ending is come? The best part is that it's Frieza's voice doing the weird... Okay, no, it's live action in the ending. What is this ending? It's really weird! It's fitting this anime. Yeah, okay, that's a bleeding girl. And then it's a weird thing. And it's like a mix of like... Oh, this is one fucked up ending too. Like, what's happening? Yeah, so they have this... the egg... And then it's live action mixed with this thing, and then it's a weirdly drawn figure. I would say it's better than what's the game. It's more entertaining. What's the game? Yeah, it's even more fucked up, so it's more entertaining. But this thing with the kiss. about? Oh my god, what is this? It's a brother plotting to, I don't know, murder his sister. Why do we all hate her so much though? I don't get it, yeah. Why is his brother also like... It's probably gonna be him every week, right? There was a kind of weird... Oh man, this was fucked up, yeah. I heard people saying that and everyone was like... Yeah, because I read people saying that like, if there were an actual rape I wouldn't watch the anime anymore. But I think that's crap, honestly. I think that's crap. I mean, I agree, yes, you don't want to see you get raped, but... I think that's crap. I think that's a typically... yeah, I think it's very Hollywood in that sense, but I guess also Japanese. But yeah, but I think that's bad. You know, I think that makes no sense, right? So you have this character, you know, she gets violated, they kill her cat, they like feed her, you know, razor blades, they do everything to her except sex, right? Except raping her. And they are actually all gonna rape her there, right? And it's just like, yeah, that makes sense. Right? That makes sense they would do that because they do everything they can to her. It's horrible, and having that being kind of limited, and it's very typical, you know, US or Hollywood because like it's also that they can do any hyper violence, but you can never do any sex stuff to anyone. Right? Yeah, that is so bad. You can murder 10 people, but you couldn't rape anyone. I'm not sitting here saying defending that, but I'm saying that it logically makes no sense, right? Logically it makes sense at all. Logically, it's just absurd because obviously, if you have someone as your slave as they have, and they do stuff to her every day, they're like, "This is fun. Let's do this thing." Yeah, obviously they will also, you know, rent her out, right? So on. Like in reality, when people have, you know, yeah, it's a couple of. I read about a crime close to my hometown actually, north of my hometown. Was very similar to this. There was 2 girls. They were like abusing this other girl, right? Teenage girls and so on. And after doing that, quite rapidly, they just went into like selling her. They had her like tied up and set up some kind of cottage up in the foot. Yeah, horrible, of course, really horrible. But I mean, like in reality, it happens quite quickly, right? Yeah, they were like, oh, because this episode here kind of shows them being like, oh, it's boring. We can't just punching her. Yeah, it's boring. Let's do the, you know, let's rape her. Yeah, that is how it usually works, right? You just go quickly up the ladder there, acid, the drugs and so on. You get more. You want a better kick right there. So punching her, it's boring. Cutting her, it gets boring now. Okay, that's, you know, let's put a stick up her. Yeah, like let's do the next step, right? That's how we do it. If anything, they probably should do it themselves though, without the guide. Though, yeah, with some obvious probably. If anything, right? But anyway, don't discuss that too much. But I think it's just really ridiculous when this doesn't happen, right? And I think this here. At least it's kind of possible. At least they tried here, the bad guys. So I feel like, okay, it's a little better, it's more logical. But I do think they probably should have done it earlier to her. Like, I feel like murdering her cat and so on, and throwing that thing at her, and trying to, like, I don't know, cut her legs off or something like that. That feels a less, you know, further step ahead. I would argue for, yeah. I feel like that's later on. After you rent her out, you might, you know, torture her or something. It feels like that's a next step. It feels like that's like a more advanced step in my book. Not saying that that's like how the crime actually works or how the law should work, but it's like, it's easier. I think it's easier to imagine that, oh, I have this slave, oh, let's rent her out, make some money, than like, oh, let's have a slave, oh, let's cut her, you know, fingernails and like, you know, let's like, you know, tattoo her with my razor blade. Like that feels like that's a hard step to take, right? Especially because the step is just purely sadistic, right? The other step is more like it's financial. You can make some money. That's how it goes in my home or close to my hometown. The next city over, yeah, they made a lot of money on that. Right? They made like thousands of dollars. I mean, seriously, yeah, they did it for like a half a year. That's a big scandal, and they made a lot of money on their, you know, bullied girl, right? So that is horrible, of course, but it's more logical, right? I think that step is easier to take. Anyway, the anime, of course, is absurdly fucked up right there. It's really, really crazy. The brother, I think, felt like the worst thing, though. Yeah, it also felt really unnecessary. I mean, she's getting this, like, constantly bullying at school and trying to, I don't know, half-kill her every day. And then she goes home, and then it's like her brother beats her up and, I don't know, bondage her. Yeah, I was like, Why does everyone hate her so much? What is this anime? Why does everyone hate this girl so much? It makes no sense. Like that was weirder. I felt that was weirder. That and I felt that wasn't actually a very good scene. I don't think that was very good generally. I don't think the anime was very good generally. It's fucked up, right? It's fucked up. But I mean, excluding that thing, I think that it's getting so much right. The other girls, I don't know. It's easy to see that 3 girls will bully her and rape her, whatever. Yeah, it's easy to see that thing. Then she gets home and she's got like. And she's like, no, don't ruin my vagina. Yeah, and she's like, don't hit me too much here. Then I can't have babies. She's like, no, I want a baby with you anyway, bitch. She's kind of like, what is this scene suddenly? And I guess it makes, like, I don't know, thematical sense in this anime. There's everyone just trying to murder her. But she's kind of like, what? How did we jump from, okay, she's getting bullied at school. Like, a really badly bullied school. Really bad. Ever hates her. And then get home, and then her brother and dad is like, yeah, let's get that bitch. It's kind of like, what? Yeah, it's that. It just was like, it didn't make any sense. Yeah, it made sense at all. I guess the mom is like, she deserves it. I don't know. It just, it thematically fits the anime, but it obviously is completely illogical. Insane anime. But I don't know. It was painful to watch, but I think that it just was so overkill. I think it's a big problem with kind of animes. It really is, right? I think that, for example, I said earlier, Kontokasha is a masterpiece, right? But that anime, or sorry, the manga generally, you read it here, you cry so much so because that is like real bullying. Yeah, that's like this girl is different. Let's bully her. Let's punch her because she's deaf, right? And it really feels to you, but also feels because it's like really realistic. Right? It's really realistic. It's kind of like I punched her once, then I go away, and that feels kind of like that definitely happens in real life. And I know a lot about bullying, right? And it's horrible, and that really hurts. And it really like that is happening to me, like that you can relate to, and so on. And it's horrible. But this anime, honestly, I feel it's just kind of it has also my feel to it. It's just comedic, right? In a sense. Because it's like, I'm breaking your arm, bitch! Yeah, it's kind of like that. She's like, what is happening? She goes to school and they're like, yeah, let's put fucking glue and shit on her bench. She's like, I can't sit this. She's like, shit down, bitch! Yeah, and it's like, what's happening? Like, it's one thing that the girls would bully her and push, and stuff her aside. But even the teacher is like, yeah, get down, you filth! Yeah, and it's like, what? Like, what is this world? Yeah. And in that sense, it just stops being sad. I think no one is crying to this anime, right? I don't think, and I mean, it's probably, unfortunately, it happened to someone in real life. Like, of course, unfortunately, this has happened, or not this level maybe, but something similar. But again, it is so overkill that it really puts you out of it. It really puts you out of it. To me, it is kind of like Battle Royale, the first movie, right? It's just so bloody sometimes. It's kind of like, it's kind of like that because it's an overkill. You cut someone's neck and then it explodes blood and then it's like, come on, this looks ridiculous. This kind of gets to the level, right? Especially with the brother. I think the teacher was kind of like, Sensei was kind of like, okay, no, he is pushing the border of this being absurd. Everyone sits to it's absurdly bullied, right? No one calls the cops. Then you're going to rape her in the middle of the parking lot next to the school, with people walking and so on. No one stops it. I really see it, but like that's like a middle of the street almost. Like it's like, I know it's like a little, corner, but still though, it's like, it's not like some outskirt of the town. It's happening in the parking lot in this, I guess, kind of center of the city, or probably. It's like, come on, like someone's gonna hear a scream or something. You don't do it, someone did. I mean, maybe you would, but very, very unlikely that someone would, right? But anyway, so like at that limit, it's kind of like, okay, it's getting a little too much now. And then she gets home, and the brother's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you. No, you won't have any babies. You don't have the babies. You shit crap, girl. Like, and then you kind of like, no, this is just kind of ridiculous. Yeah, this is just getting too much now. Yeah, it stops being horrible and just getting, it's like a comedy show now. I mean, I think also it does, because at that level, it's just so absurd that not only is she hated by every student and all the teachers, so she gets home. And her brother and I guess the father, too, they're like, yeah, let's rape the bitch, and it's like, come on, like, yeah, come on. And also, I do think, as I mentioned during the episode, that the cat thing, that was badly written. There was a lot of issues after that, that was like, if I was a sociopath, I could make it worse. Yeah, I mean, I was like, I would make it worse. No, but seriously, if I was killing that cat, I was like, okay, cat dead, I would, you know, feed you the cat meat, right? I would put the head in your box. I think that they did nothing fun with killing the cat. Like, it was really, you know, really basic, right? Oh, they killed the cat, and then they did not do it. Oh, here's the necklace of the cat. Like, that could have been done so much worse. And that I don't get either, because they're supposed to be these absurd sociopaths, but they had no creativity, right? That was lame. And they also didn't tape, because she was getting raped too. Like that, of course, you did it hentai, yeah. A lot of things. And then generally, though, they're emotional ridiculous, yeah. You know, psychopath, but they're too emotional. And it's like, normally, people like in real life that are that evil like those people are, they are that mentally disturbed, they wouldn't be that fucked up right after their friend died. It would be like, oh, my friend died, that pissed me off. Yeah, they wouldn't be like, rage, yeah. Because they don't have normal emotions. Then they wouldn't be, you know, torturing her to begin with, right? So that is like a huge plot hole here, and I hate it in any show where they have people with like clear mental stuff, right? And then the next time that is not doesn't make any sense. I mean, of course, someone out there is like that, but it's like very low chance that someone is both super sadistic and have all these traits, sort of like absurd sociopathic traits, and then at the same time they really care about their friends, so they're like, oh, my friend died, I'm crying. It's like, no, that person isn't real, yeah. Like, the only person that's horrible is real, the other person that's crying for the best friend is real, but the best friend crying person is probably not gonna torture a little girl because they have like normal, you know, sympathy and empathy, so they probably wouldn't do it right. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But I probably watched that episode because it's really fucked up, but I think it's actually gonna be less funny going forward, probably, because you already killed like these bullies now. Hopefully the brother and the dad probably gets it, hopefully. But I know, yeah, weird.